This place is amazing. Gra-Kash is asking herself how all of this kept so well in time, and nobody destroyed it nor discovered it. Regardless, this place should be a place of worship. It should be revered. It shouldn't lay abandoned.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader?
Oh.
Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat.
What?
For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
I'm not here to take it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Gra-Kash didn't expect this. Seriously. I don't mean to take it. Oh! I swear! Stop fighting! I'm not here to fight! I'm here to... Please believe me, I didn't mean to take it! I'm here to... bring back the pieces!
Sir Gregory, you are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward.
Gra-Kash is being a bit ridiculous. I swear! Please, you have to listen to me. I'm just a knight.
Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus.
No. 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 Why don't you believe me? By the Nine. Please, stop this!
Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself.
Oh my god. Oh no. I'm a knight of the Order of the Dragonborn. I accompany pilgrims in the holy pilgrimage. I'm not here to take anything. I have the helm. I brought it back, please.
You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your true mettle.
I'm not here to fight, please. We don't need to fight. Where is him? Why are you doing this? Oh! I swear. This is the last thing Gra-Kash thought she would be doing right now. She's very frightened.
You show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries. But now you face Sir Junkin.
Well, yes, I am faithful, but... maybe this is meant to happen. Maybe the divines are protecting me. Oh. Please, divines, protect me. This needs to end.
You have lost, Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North.
Please believe me, I come in peace. Gra-Kash is not really a duelist, you know. Please, listen to me.
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
Please, we shouldn't fight each other. Oh, please. Oh no! Please just stop! Just stop! Everybody! By the Nine!
Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Oh wait! Please, I'm not here to take anything.
By the Nine! I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
I am a knight. But please listen to me. I'm not here to take anything. I'm here to bring back something. I have the helm of the Crusader.
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped.
What do you mean?
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics.
I know.
In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
Collect all the relics. Is that it?
One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Well then.
May the Nine guide your way.
Oh, I'm honored. So this was just a test of faith? I could have died. I mean, Gra-Kash could have died. I can't believe this. I never came here to take these things. I swear, I believe the Holy Crusader must be the one who wears them. I don't know if I am that yet. We need to recover all the pieces of the armor. That's what we need to do. Only you know where they are, don't you?
I am at your service, Commander.
Sir Caius, what can you tell me about the knights?
In death, we continued the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more.
Indeed, but we need to find them first. And what about Sir Beric? Do you know anything in particular?
Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more.
But you need...
May your sword strike true.
to say more if it's relevant information. Oh Lord, should I go to the Prophet?
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Yes, please, tell me more. I believe the only chance we have is to reunite all the relics. I mean, chance to succeed, of course.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
Well, that's good information, thank you. Well, I suppose that if I'm in the hands of Kinnereth, then I'm in good hands. What about the boots?
The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them.
All right. Well, of course. So you failed the test? What about the knights?
The wars of men undermine the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes.
Indeed. Gra-Kash got that. I think we all did.
May your sword strike true.
Well, we already have a trail we can follow for the boots, which is good.
I am at your service, Commander.
Commander? Am I a commander now? I don't think Gra-Kash has understood that she has fought them all and won, and that makes her superior to them. She's still the first to them because she's not, a Knight of the Nine. She's not been invested or anything. She probably managed to beat them because she's an orc. That would be amazing. There is no male orc in their ranks, I believe. What about the knights, Sir Torolf?
Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance.
Indeed.
May the Nine guide your way.
I don't think there is an orc. A male one. Sir Gregory.
How may I serve you, Commander?
You know something else about the boots of the Crusader?
The boots have been guarded by Kinnereth herself for the longest time. Sir Juncan went after them and never returned.
Indeed, he told me so. What about the knights? What do you think?
In matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast aside your treasures and serve the Nine.
Indeed, it is what I want to do. I suppose, Gra-Kash's pride in serving the Nine can still be there, right?
May your sword strike true.
Everybody's gonna recognize that she's doing a very good deed and that she's respectable and, well, almost perfect.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
Shield? What do you mean?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping.
Oh.
With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
I wouldn't know. You are very brave, Sir Henrik. You're a model indeed. You tried to do your job till the end. What about the fort?
It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours.
So there are other tests. Indeed. But the fort is guarded by friends or foes?
Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain what is inside, but be prepared for anything.
All right then. Yeah, well, Gra-Kash doesn't have any news of an order of Knights of the Nine guarding a shield in Fort Bulwark. And that the Order doesn't know either. I mean, the Order of the Hours. What about your faith in Julianus?
History and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic.
Indeed.
He teaches us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise.
Gra-Kash must go back to the Prophet. She needs to talk to him after all that has happened. Is there anything particular about the shield?
The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it.
Alright then. What about the knights, Henrik? You seem like one of the noblest ones.
Though we went our separate ways when the Order fell, we all served the Nine in our hearts. All but one.
Indeed. You have nothing to say about him.
May your sword strike true.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet.
The gauntlet?
In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar.
How did you fail?
I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means.
Well, Gra-Kash kind of is after fame as well. She has this side to herself. She has her little selfish interest. It might be different from what Sir Ralvas means, but there are similarities. What must I do?
Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, St. Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine.
All right.
When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
Have you tried throwing some pebbles at it? Usually that's what works. My faith will guide me.
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Well, thank you. I will take your suggestions to heart. I am faithful indeed. That's something Gra-Kash really is. Anything else about the mace?
Legends say that when Pellinol Whitestrake was slain by the Aelids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
Indeed. Gra-Kash knows about this shrine, but she didn't know about the mace. Or the challenge better. She knew about the history, but not that there could be an actual, real mace. I think the shrine is also not freely accessible. Like, you can't just go there, but I mean, Gra-Kash is on a holy mission, and of course the priests in Leowyn will understand. What about Zenithar?
Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm.
Indeed.
Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact.
Indeed.
Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kynareth's natural world.
So it is.
The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsmen. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kynareth.
That's true. Gra-Kash knew it, but these words are taking a new meaning for her right now. Without acknowledging Kynareth, you cannot revere Zenithar. What about the knights, Sir Alvas?
Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the Nine. I can only hope that you are stronger than we were.
Well, I've come to bring them here, and I hope they will be used to save us. I don't know by whom, but not me, right? Well, maybe by me, but I don't know. I think Gra-Kash needs to pass more tests to feel like she's
May
it.
the Nine guide your way.
I don't think she believes it. She can believe she's on a mission, but being the hero?
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
Indeed, I listen to your tale. Not everybody, but the majority of people know where those gauntlets are. They are in Coral. But they are sort of enchanted. Nobody can pick them up. And Gra-Kash has seen them every day for 1 year of her life, when she was a lay sister in the Coral Abbey. Sometimes she had to dust them as one of her duties.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
Cursed? Well, that makes sense. What do you mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead.
What?
Killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
What about the gauntlets then?
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel.
Indeed they do.
You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
I will certainly do that.